So, oh my gosh, this is the freaking third time recording! Oh my gosh! So, I have a lot of problems with the new game. I'm going freaking crazy because this is the third time recording this entire thing. The first time, I recorded it 50 minutes. The problems that I had with the game. I'm going to try to boil it down to this simple thing, and I'm going to be very exacerbated while doing this video, alright? Because this is the third freaking time. I have a lot of problems with the game. The first problem is the UI. The UI is absolutely garbage. I hate everything about it. Everything is not intuitive about it. The mutation system is lackluster. It is worse of a system than the first game because it's these predetermined, pre-built mutations, basically, that takes a lot of the creativity away from the player. The first game, you could be able to do whatever you wanted with any mutation. You could pick two of the worst mutations you wanted to create something. But this, they're like just predetermined, like pre-built mutations. I don't even think you're able to pick two of the same ones up here. You can't pick two here and then like you had to pick one here, one here, one here. Like, I'm guessing like that. I don't know, man. It's really freaking weird. There's not a lot here, and that is really concerning for the ground up. So, I hate that. This is actually way worse of a system, I think. If I'm understanding it correctly. The UI is not transparent as well. So, you're not... It's kind of like the first game, the UI was transparent. See how this part's transparent? That's good. It makes it feel like you're have some space. But the UI is terrible. There's too much wasted space. It's too there's just not anything going on here. See, why do I have to click X to show stat chart? Can't you just show that down here, please? You know what I'm saying, right? Why do, like, submenus upon submenus? And then this whole system, I hate that. And then the crafting. There's nothing here. There's too much wasted space. And then you have to go here just to build stuff. The build stuff isn't in here anymore. I swear to God, I think I have a theory that this game is made by a different studio. Because they said that they picked a different studio. I'm gonna like... So I'm gonna pause it. And I'm going to go over to the grounded one. Alright? So my theory is that this game... They said that they picked Adios Montreal as the studio, right? That they wanted to work with. And I heard a rumor that this game... that Adios Montreal is working mostly on the game and not Obsidian. And the original developers who worked in Obsidian on Grounded are not even in charge of this game. So that is really weird. So it does feel like it's not the same developers who put this together. So, okay. My bad. So, there's some transparency here. You look how, like, okay, there's a crafting, but there's the building part is here as well. There's not a lot, there's a little wasted space here. But, like, it's right underneath, like, the requirements part. So, there's transparency here. You see the background, right? Here's your side effects. Here's your hotbar. Here's your stuff. Here's your... Oh, here. Mutations. I can pick anything I want here to create my own sort of thing I want. And then, like, it puts together all your effects there. Crafting here. It's like right here. It's this horizontal thing, which is way better, I think. I think that this system was like, had an X factor. Everything just was perfect. So, and I also want to talk about, I'm going to pause it. So, okay. Are we going? Okay. So, this game, it feels... There's a lot of issues I have with it so far. The scaling, the difficulty scaling, the jumping feels weird now. So in the first game, you used to be able to like jump and like do this gliding thing. It feels like way too polished. I did it there. There. Why is there smashing? Okay, okay. The characters, voice acting, all sounds AI generated. The difficulty scaling, I'm gonna get to that. This UI is just terrible. It's not transparent. So, and then like, click here to see all your stuff. And it's like, why can't you just put it down here? Make this, get rid of all this space here, and then spread it across up here maybe. I don't, or like just move this down and put it, just make it like the old game. So, the difficulty scaling. There is so many dangerous bugs already. I just started this world hours ago. Alright? I just started it an hour ago. And there's already mosquitoes out. There's already spiders out. There's already them out. It's like in the first game, it was so good at easing you into, so like if you got your first golden chip to burgle, it would introduce the mosquitoes after that. So like what I want to tell everyone is that like this, and the developers, is that this is, there's like way too much difficulty right now, as like I'm just introduced into the game. Like this is how much I've already explored. And it already feels like I'm just getting bombarded by every single enemy sort of mob. I understand maybe if they were doing that just to like debug, they're trying to debug them all to like since it's a beta, but it just feels so unplayable. Like the first game was so good at easing you slowly over time into the difficulty. And this game is just it's throwing everything out at you. Also, nighttime, it's way too freaking dark. It is so dark. It's unplayable. The first game, if you were trapped too far away, and it became nighttime, it was just an inconvenience. But it was still peaceful. This game, it's too dark. Nighttime is just way too dark. I just don't understand. This UI just, I thought as a culture we were moving away from minimalism because we all hated it, right? This is way too minimalist. The building section is just not here as well. That's terrible. I don't like the fucking Omni tool. I don't like this. Hold down. Crap. Hold down to... It's so not engaging when playing the game. It feels like the complete opposite of engaging gameplay. I hope to God there is other means of... I hope there's other tools than the Omni tool so I can quickly get rid of the Omni tool. It is that terrible. It's just an inconvenience because it feels not engaging to use. It's like you're trying to polish some gameplay that doesn't need to be polished. It's like they're trying to reinvent the wheel when the first game, like, you had to make decisions, right? You had to make decisions of like what I'm going to carry and stuff. It's like I don't want this Omni tool thing to just whip out. It's like I just started the game and why is there larvas? And I also want to talk about another thing. I hope to goodness that they can really do this difficulty scaling perfectly because it is a really big deal comparatively because the map is so much bigger in this game. The map is so much bigger. So like in the first game, when you started out, you could see everything and you could go everywhere pretty relatively easily. And you got your bearings straight and like you connected with the environment around you very quickly. You started to learn, oh, this is the hedge. This is the sandbox. This is behind the sandbox. This is the picnic table. This is the gas area. Like, and then you got to the upper yard. Like, everything was a unique location, and every location had its own difficulty balanced. And then on top of that, each location, like as you progressed throughout the game, like getting gold chips, like when you begin the game and the first grounded, there is no difficult mobs out at all. And they're just all out. They're just free. All of them are roaming in this game. It's absolutely like disorienting. Like, I bought this game not as a Souls-like game, okay? I played the first game on medium. This is like I have to play on mild, and it's still already way too difficult. And so, like, since it's just this much bigger, right? I hope that they can really find this fine-tuned way of getting the difficulty scaling perfect. Because it's just, this game is so disorienting. Like, when you go from the first game to this game is actually disorientating. Like, I feel nauseous. Because, like, everything is just, like, you're not expecting it, but, like, everything is just coming at you out of nowhere. At the beginning of the game, is what I'm trying to say. That is my problem. And I haven't even explored yet, and they're just all coming at me. So, those are all of my problems, mostly with the game. Why is there plane sounds? What is that mosquito doing up there? Why is there car sounds? Like, why, like, also there's like a thing where like the bugs, like a mite, right? A dust mite has this incredibly horrifying boss battle music for no apparent reason as well. Like, they mix match the music so weirdly with each encounter as well. That's something that I've noticed. But yeah, like, the biggest problem as well has got to be this menu is like the worst possible thing about this game for me right now. Because, like, this is absolutely ridiculously terrible. It's like, in the first game, you would have to select your own sort of mutations just to create some sort of assassin-like build, and like they made it all into one themselves. So there's no like creativity here. There's like, the creativity is gone. But this system, this is terrible. A terrible UI, because it gets rid of all of the unique elements from the first game and makes it's subpar. It works, everybody is going to be okay with it, but you know for a fact deep down that it's only subpar. That is the problem I have with it. And then, like, there's the building part of the game. It's not in the crafting part. It's like, I can't just go over here. Just, like, you have to click the B button to do this. And I never used this building. I never used this in the original game. I always went to here, and then I tried to build that way. It's just nauseating. This is nauseating. Those are my issues with the game so far. The game is nauseating to play. I keep finding myself feeling like I want to go back to the other game just to get that sense of peace for some reason. It's just, I feel I'm scared that this is made by a different studio. I'm really confident Because this cannot be made by the same developers. The developers of the old game made such a masterpiece of a game where the difficulties scaled over time and it was flawless. And then the UI was so intuitive, it was unique, and it just worked. It was just masterful. It never got in your way. The best sort of example I can give is like, imagine like a really great custodian who does his job so well that like people who walk into the building never notice a problem. They like the dirtiness, the cleanliness or the dirtiness of the building never comes to their mind at all because the custodian did such a good job. Like, that's how I feel about the first game and its UI. And this game, like, this menu will work. It's just subpar, man. It's okay. It's not good. But it's not good. But hey, whew. What is that? Crawling around. Also, I tried to attack a ladybug earlier. Why are they able to just one-shot? One-shot me. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty, like, not... I don't have anything, but... Excuse me. I don't know. It feels like the little inner workings are very different of this game. So like everything like I feel maybe I was critical hit earlier, but like when you're like hitting bugs in the game, the damage boosting stuff is very different. Like the inner workings are like very different. So like if I hit something, basically the damage like doesn't, it's like not coded the same way. I feel like something feels different about this game compared to the other game. Maybe I just need to like keep playing it and like see how things go and like get a feel for the game a lot more. But just everything just doesn't feel, everything just feels like very different in all the wrong ways. So yeah, those are my critiques. I want this to be just feedback to the developers. I've sort of rambled a little bit. Like I haven't been like very like I haven't like really talked very like dot by dot by dot. These are my bullet points. These are like everything. I've just sort of rambled a lot, but like yeah. I just feel like I need to quickly get this out there because these are issues that I've ran into. And I would like to see changed and improved, of course, because the developer, this is a beta and they need feedback. That's all I'm trying to say. Like this, like you need to give them feedback. That's all I want to make it clear. I don't want them to feel like they have to reinvent the wheel as well. What the hell? What was that? What was that? I'm gonna... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't like this either. I wish they did an overlay of the entire park like the first game, so you could get a sense of scale and know where everything is. Another thing great about the first game. Like just those little things that I don't think the developers picking up on about like what I think the players probably subconsciously connected with, maybe. Like small little details that made the first game feel very like there was so much nuance to the first game that made it so easy to just pick up and then like feel at home with in the game. It just feels like there's a lot of polishing needed. I really want to take you down. Why is there... Oh, like, would you like... Dude, fuck off. Attack the ladybug. There you go. Can you damage that ladybug for me? No, I'm not. Damn, attack that ladybug for me. Please. Okay. Yep. I'm really trying too hard to cheese them.
I wouldn't have made it this far without my lucky backpack.
I'm trying too hard to cheese them out. Anyways, I gotta get the cooking. Oh my god. You can't fucking build here! You gotta do this, which is worse. I hate it. Like, they need to make it... It's like you can change the game. Small ways. But you can't change the way how people interact with the game. Right? You can make a new game, but you should not change the way how people interact with the game. Is what I want to say. Because the way, like, if you like removed any sort of elements of the first game, people would hate that. Like the way how you interact with the game, like in the menu. A menu in a game, a menu is the most important thing of a game. So like I'm serious, because like that is the way how you're interacting with everything, right? That is like the way how you interact. And the menu makes or breaks. Also controls make or break a game, but they seems like they give you options to keybind keyboard? Do they give you... Yeah, you can keybind anything you want. So that's completely great. But Anyways. Key binding. The controls can make or break a game. But I also think that the menu can make or break a game. And you should not... I think that the first game was perfect in the menu. And they really need to not change the way how people interact with the game, is what I'm saying. They need to make the menu a lot... They can have a different design. I don't mind this new this design. They need to make it transparent too. Like, this is a little suffocating to look at. But I don't mind the design language they're trying to go for. But they need to make it a lot... They need to put this building crap inside this as well. And in this as well. But they need to make it a lot more like the old games menu and how you interact with everything, is what I'm saying. But yeah, that's about it. I hope people understand that this video was supposed to be feedback. I hope that everyone can give the developers feedback as well. It's a beta. And, like, that's about it. I can really say. I hope that everyone is having a great day playing and you're enjoying the game as well. And that's about it. I hope that they make this... Because, like, I know that the game is a little bit largely designed for console players. But the first game was designed for console players, but it didn't feel like you're playing a console game on PC. Like, this is console crap. I don't want to feel like I'm playing... Like, the old game, the first game, it felt like you're playing... You could do anything on anything you wanted freely because of the menu, right? This needs to be implemented in here. Holy crap. I swear to God, I feel like this game is made by a different... This is made not as... I feel like this game is not made by Obsidian for some reason. Something feels different. But yeah, I'll stop rambling. I'll end this video here. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, hopefully. Give me your comments. I need feedback. Have a great day. And I hope that everyone is enjoying the game.